Hi, this is Dark Shades and the final part about why we need a significant other. And I know a lot of you have had enough of bad experiences and you just don't want to go there and you prefer to go it alone. And I know there's a lot of elderly people out there and being alone is among their greatest fears. Sometimes you think, oh, getting old is a long, long way off, but by the time you turn around, it bites you on the nose. So don't think it's that far off. But that shouldn't be a reason why you want somebody else in your life. Not because you're old and you don't have no use. You decide, oh yeah, I need somebody. Or I need somebody just in case I fall down the stairs. Or I need somebody because I'm disabled. That's not the reason why you should need somebody. If you're, so park that to one side. We're talking about healthy, productive relationships when I'm talking about needing a significant other. Okay, all that might come. We don't know, but that shouldn't be the basis why you need a significant other. I remember one person said to me that that's why he was looking for a woman. He said he was quite fine by himself. He said, but he's a bit worried he might fall down the stairs and there's nobody around. I thought charming. Anyway, many, if not most, will want somebody to spend their life with. I talk to many who live alone and they are on some level wish they could stumble on the right person. Others have totally abandoned the idea of ever finding Mr. Right or a life partner, which is a bit of a shame, really. They would rather live alone than negotiate and put up with the hassles of living with somebody. I think that's quite sad. And I can understand why that happens. I can understand why people are discouraged. But isn't that lack of faith? Isn't that lack of belief? Isn't that meaning, okay, there is nobody out there or you'll never be happy again with a partner? Isn't that what you're telling yourself? And if it is that correct? Is that really, really true? I don't think so. I'm going to read this part. At the close of the 20th century, many of us no longer live as a large family or a community where we develop a sense of comfort, a network of people to confide in and feel at home with. And yeah, you'll find that, like back in the day, it was all in families. We had our support networks, uncles, aunts, everybody would chip in and help you out and pull together. That doesn't happen anymore. Parents have gone abroad, children have gone the other side of the world, and, people don't have that bond anymore. Apparently there's this, they call it the Rossetto paradigm, and there's this place in America, it's a little place called Rossetto, Roseto, and apparently the people in that little county lived for years. Never suffered no illnesses, but it was because they were so connected. They supported each other, and that support is what lent them their lives. I think that's quite an interesting concept. I only came across that recently. So a lot of times that because people are alone, that's why there's a rise in violence, mental illness and suicide. People need to feel part of a bonded community, and that's not happening. You've got young people, their parents are not interested. Even younger people, they're relegated to the bedroom and, they're there on their laptops and with their PlayStations, and parents just want them out of the way. They want some peace of quiet. The young person, while they're quite happy to be on the PlayStation, I'm sure they would like to be nurtured as well. I'm sure they'd like a hug every now and then. And sometimes that doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Our culture provides for meat of our needs of autonomy, but not for intimacy. I mean, we have our mobile phones, we have the laptops, and, you can get in touch with anybody, anywhere by WhatsApp, whatever. And yet there's no closeness. I communicate with people by WhatsApp every day. How often do I see them? Not often. Sometimes not at all. Some of the people that I communicate with, I've never even seen them before. So that's not enough. Don't hide behind these social networks. You send an odd message here or you send an odd text here, and that's supposed to be okay. That's supposed to be fine. Good morning, sweetheart, or good night, sweetheart, or, these little messages that people send, hiding behind messages. What is that about? Get out there, communicate one-on-one. That is what was meant to happen. We're not supposed to go into this technical area to such an extent. And I'm actually going to be doing a video on that, this microchip business. That's, the technology that's taking us over. So yeah, couples were the family was meant to provide for the family and support them, but now couples are having to do it by themselves, and they don't have that support anymore. And the reason, I'm just going to sum it up now. The reasons why you need a significant other is for safety, knowing that others have your back, that someone cares about you, that you will always have a home and some food. You'll have somewhere to release your stresses. You need to feel safe and have that sense of well-being. Another reason why you need a significant other, you need that connection. We're all social beings, and we need to be with others to share our highs and our lows with others. And we need to be in a loving relationship where partners feel safe enough to share their hurts, their fears and their joys. When you're having a busy life, you don't really get a chance to even talk to your partner sometimes. They come in, they're knackered. I've had a hard day at work. Don't talk to me now, love. I'm not in the mood. She might say, oh, look, I've had a hard day. I've just done long hours. I just, talk to me in the morning. I can't deal with it now. And what happens is that people get more and more distant. They spend less and less time talking to each other. And that little emotional connection leaves the relationship. And then without the connection, there's no passion. And then sex becomes boring because there's no emotional intimacy. And what do you have left? That's not what having a significant other should be about. You should always make time. Even if you need time for yourself, you can say to your partner, look, I'm just going to have a shower, a quick shower, and I'll be down in a moment. You can use that time to unwind. Likewise, women, you can say, look, I'm going to have a bath, darling. I'll come and speak to you when I've finished. They don't feel rejected that way. And yet you're getting your little space, your little time out. And you feel rejuvenated and invigorated. If you want, you take out a glass of wine and you chill and you talk to each other about the day. That's why you have a significant other. Not so you can relegate them into the other room or push them aside and you haven't got time for them, or they're distracting you because you're watching your favourite programme. For men, they're watching football. For females, they're watching Big Brother. And don't talk to me while Big Brother's on. Don't talk to me while football's on. Or don't talk to me while this race is on. What is that? You need to make time. The TV will always be there. Your partner may not. And you're supposed to have fun. There should be an element of fun and laughter. Nothing better. You've got a significant other that makes you laugh. And when you see those profiles, people are always saying, oh, I want somebody to make me laugh, because they know laughter is infectious. And it's quite powerful because that person who's made you laugh knows he's made you happy or she's made you happy. So that's important. And of course, there's this emotional intimacy resulting in relationship connections that are vital for life and have true meaning. So I've summed it all up for you, why you need a significant other. Now you can write down anything in the comments box. You can subscribe. And you can tell me what you think. You can give me all the reasons why you don't need a significant other, but I'll still dispute it and say you do. That's all for now. Bye.